It's the NFL on EA Sports coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here we go in a rematch of Super Bowl 48. The Seahawks and Broncos are underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hey, Mike.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. A limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Mike 20. Alert. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Go. Go. 4 down. Motion. Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
36 power. Hey, Mike 20. One flip. All go special.
On 3rd down, Wilson steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. Fights through, and now a crease. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want them to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there in that scramble.
From the shotgun, Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 49 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a 1st quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Come on now, let's go. Ready.
Lock, and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
54's Mike.
He'll set up to throw from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike's 54.
To throw again. Lock. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
H3, 2, 18. Chopper.
From the gun, it's Locke. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Delano Hill. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Here I come.
On first down, it's Carson.
Run to the ball.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right and a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Target here, complete to Metcalf. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Watch the out. Hey, Mike.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael O.J. Mudia. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Danny. Tight dog.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Here we go. 70 Indy. I'm coming for you. You mine. He's checking. Crash. 51's the mic.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be fourth down.
Where'd he go, D?
Vic Fangio, an old-school coach, but he's going to go for it here on fourth.
Here I come. Mike 27. It's our time. Grace don't travel. Ready.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Noah Fant on the touchdown pass from Drew Locke. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that logical thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Wilson after the play fake to Carson.
Watch the pass.
He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
From the gun, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
They go play action with Wilson. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. This is caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett, and the Seahawks have taken the lead.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10.
66. Bullet high. Ready.
Block gonna throw. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Know your job. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. I'm coming. I'm coming. General, West.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
That's down.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Here's Locke to throw. Sets up the screen to Gordon. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
I got you. I got you. Echo.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
Hey, defense. Hey, defense.
Third and 2. Locke's going to throw. That's complete. Okuebuda. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Locke with a throw caught by Hamler. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Set. 8. Read.
51. Tackles. Tackles. Check 26, check
80 weapon, 80 weapon. Ready to go.
Again, it's Locke. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. Rolling to his right. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
Let's go.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
61. Matchbox, light.
Watch 54, watch 54. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Locke now on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let their return guy touch it.
McManus now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Come on, guys, let's go.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up?
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 30 on second down, Wilson. His throw incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hey, Mike.
Operating from the gun. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. K.J. Hamler deep for the Broncos. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. This will be taken at the 10. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Brock with a quick throw out to Judy. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Here we go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
54. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Protein spill.
9, check 49.
Yes. Kill. Wahoo. Kill. Ready.
Now Locke. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go.
Right there. 54. Right there. 50.
Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
You don't want no problem.
Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play. Holding them to no gain.
I can't believe they even let you play.
They run the option on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Seam 6.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27.
Coming to you, coming to you.
Throwing now is Locke. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Here we go, here we go. Check 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie.
Let's get that ball right here.
Back to the ground now with Gordon. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
That's it, baby.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Blue dart corkers.
They keep it on the ground again. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
That's it, baby.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Double tight, double tight.
Hey.
Now.
4 down, 4 down, 4 down. Right here, guys. Fight.
Haywood.
Mike 51. 3 buzz, 3 buzz.
51's a Mike, boys, 51. Check.
Clock now to throw. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have broken the tie.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
McManus's point after is good, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game was all square at halftime, and now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Friday.
Watch
Run task.
Hey, watch the ship, watch the ship.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Philip Dorsett, 83 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. All the talk when Russell Wilson came into the league about his height, those big defensive linemen, can he get the ball over him? You get him outside the pocket like that, doesn't really matter.
No, it really doesn't, and you're exactly right. Many people dinged him for that and said, how's he going to see over NFL linemen? He never did, right? At whatever level, he saw through them and found pockets and windows to throw the football. But as you noted, when he's outside the pocket and his vision is totally clear, oh, look out, because he's going to find someone downfield, as we just saw there.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go, baby.
Check.
H3, 218. Chopper, chopper.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Mike 27, check Mike 27.
Set hot. Bravo.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Focus, defense.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Mike 51. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get this.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Twist, twist.
Twist, twist.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Ready, go.
Here's Locke. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
That's what I'm
That
talking
one
about.
unable
Nice
to
hit,
develop,
boy.
never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Set, ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
And go.
Block working out of the gun.
He don't want it.
Able to get this to Gordon. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be third down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
The Broncos on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run forward with Lindsey. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker.
Here we go. Set.
I'm like the old rule.
Orange.
Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. 50, clear, 66, bullet high.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Ready.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
90, Wolf.
Hey, I'm coming.
Undercrush.
General, West.
On play action, Locke. And he's got his tight end Fant. Touchdown Broncos. Noah Fant, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Broncos have broken the tie.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Extra point from McManus is good, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped it to 17. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
He lets it fly for Lockett. It got his man complete. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 92 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the time when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive.
15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. Oh, you got a headache. Slam, slam. 80 weapon, 80 weapon. Mike, 51. So don't say nothing. Ready, ready. 51's Mike. Mike's 51. Here we go. Check, check. Right, no.
Now an option play on second down. A quick throw outside by Locke. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
51's to Mike. Go. 51's to Mike.
Go, go, go. Go, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down.
Now Locke.
Go, D. Let's go.
That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
You don't know no better.
Mike 27, Mike ready, go!
To throw is locked.
Let's go,
Now they go
defense.
screen. It's complete.
Here we go.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Yo, trip
The
is
first
here,
down
baby.
screen pass,
Yo,
good for
trip is
5.
here.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Ready. 61. Matchbox, light.
Slam, slam, slam.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Let's get that ball.
Ready, ready.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike.
They run it here with Gordon. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And this one is right through. And it'll be all smiles on Blake Street tonight. The Broncos have won it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.